Master, some people think that they don't need to meditate because they think they don't need it or they think that they're high enough. Could this be true in some cases?
No, because you never know how much is enough. Okay? Yes.
Oh, yes,
maybe
Master.
maybe your life is comfortable and your material existence is simple, and so you think you have enough. But that is almost like ego talk. Yes, no one really had enough meditation in this world and know it. Okay, that's one thing. Another thing, even suppose even if you know that you have enough merit, that you don't meditate anymore. Enough for what? Huh? Okay, so you just go to, suppose you have enough merit to go to the 5th level. That's it? It's all about you? How about other beings on this planet? How about all suffering people? You have to meditate even if you have enough, even if you know you have enough, which you don't ever know. There's never such thing as enough, okay? You can meditate more so that you can help other people. You can bless this world, which you owe so much. You're born into this world with nothing. And you've been fed, you've been clothed, you've been loved, you've been blessed until you grow up. How much favor, how much love you owe to everyone around you in this world. The one who make your clothes, the one who grow vegetable, the one who, who plow the field in sweat and tears and under the sun, in the cold climate, in the freezing weather, just to keep you alive. How much you owe them? You have to meditate more. Even, suppose you even say that you know you have enough. What enough is enough? Never, okay? I meditate not because of myself, enough or not. I meditate so that everyone else can benefit however much or little I can give. It's like money, okay? The more you earn, the more you can help people. You see, I don't need, okay, this I can know that I don't need to earn any more money, that's for sure. These material things I can tell.
Yes, Master.
Yeah? But I still work to earn more money so that I can help people who needs it, even if I don't. Understand now? When we are angry or we have hateful feelings towards others, it's also the same when we have loving feeling towards others. But when we have loving feeling, both feel comfortable and you don't lose so much merit. But when you have hateful feeling or angry, it is a very strong emotion. It's like a locomotive. It will send the positive energy toward that person. It's be leaking from you, from your side, because you're connected with it. Yes? That's why you lose a lot of merit. Yeah? Just like if we connect it with divine heavens while we are reciting the divine name or we meditate, then we get that heaven quality because we connect it. Just like you connect it with water, you get water. You connect it with electricity, you get electricity. Capis? All right. So if we are connected with bad quality, opposite quality, then we get that bad quality as well. And that person get good quality from us if we have any. Otherwise, we will also give him bad quality from us. Yeah? Just like phone line or TV, radio channels, you switch on to which channels, you get that kind of program, okay?
Yes, Master.
But the reason why we lose a lot of merit when we hate somebody or angry with somebody is because that person somehow emits badness, negative energy that make you feel irritated. Or maybe you made a bad quality about this person. That's why you hate him or her. Yeah? So if we think of negative, that is negative in any case, you see? So because we think of that negative quality or remember negative things, that will stay with us or come to us, at least for a while. And so instead of getting more merit, you lose it. Because at that time when you're hating people, you don't remember God. You are not earning any good merit. Instead, you're losing your merit for cleaning up the negative influences. Whenever there's some negative come to us, our positive power, we try to clean it. So we lose it. It will go toward that person some, and some to clean us. That's why we lost the merit. It's just like using water to clean the dirt, okay? It depends on how strong you hate that person, how much you are angry, yes? You could lose up to 10,000 points, honey.
Wow.
Okay, now remember, every time you're angry or hatred to somebody, you recite the holy names, okay? One thing, take a deep breath or walk out somewhere, a different scenery, or read a book, or watch TV, or talk to somebody about something nice, or remember something pleasant, and forgive that person.
Yes, Master.
Yes, that's why Jesus or every other master told us we have to forgive the enemies.
Yes, Master.
Even if the enemies are not easy to forgive, but if we forgive them, we are benevolent to ourselves.
Yes.
That's the first thing. You see what I mean?
Yes, Master.
Yes. Because if we hate somebody, we are losing our goodness and spiritual hard-earned points. In Vietnam, we say, if you love somebody, it's like you would send love to yourself. If you hate somebody, it's like you are giving them a fertilizer, a nourishment. So that person is growing and you are losing. The moment you get angry, you recite the holy names, if you can. You put notes everywhere in front of you, so whenever you get angry, you can see that note, say no, or recite the holy names, and walk out of that situation quick, or do something else to please you for a few seconds. And then the next second, you will forget that. You will find that your angry is gone. It's not existing anymore. Okay, you have to change the situation quick, if you can. Yes?
Thank you so much.
Because sometimes it's difficult to recite the holy names or to even remember recite the holy name. Just remember one thing, change, okay, change. One word, change. Change, okay, change situation, change the subject, change the room, change the environment, change the event. Okay, you go grab a book or look at something pleasant or tell somebody something pleasant or think of somebody that you love so much or something that very nice, somebody do something nice to you last time, something like that. Change quick, okay? Right. Try that, honey. Really, it works. You must change. Just remember one word, change, okay? Change. Because if we are sticking in that situation, then it's just get worse, yeah? Get worse.
Master.
Like, okay, somebody mistakenly ignite the fire in your kitchen, okay? Immediately, if you can, you grab a fire extinguisher and extinguish it, yes? Or get a bucket of water, get a bucket of water, and if you cannot, then just get out, save yourself, okay?
Okay, Master.
All right. I'm so sorry. It's not all your fault, okay? It's not all your fault. It just sometimes, even angry sometimes come from love. Do you understand me? Okay. Like, okay, you like that person so much, but that person, why have so much ego, always contradicting you and don't see the right things, and even though see the right thing, don't do it, mess up the work, delaying the mission, and all kind of things that could make you angry. You understand? All right. So if you cannot forgive that person, at least forgive yourself. Huh? Just remember one word, change, and then go out and then come back and try it again with that person, if you can. If not, ask somebody to try it for you. Okay? All right. For example, okay, you tell one of your colleagues to do this, and he or she doesn't really want to do it, or try to delay, or just try to make trouble, and you're so angry at that moment, so you just walk out, calm yourself first, save yourself first. And if you cannot come back and talk to that person yourself, then ask somebody else to relay the message, okay? All right. Just as long as the work is done. I'm sorry, working is not easy. It's not like going to supermarket, buying clothes or watching movies.
And Master, how many merit points will be lost for 10 minutes of chatting nonsense to other people, for example?
Let me see. It depends, of course, also. Huh? Just like the dream, it depends on what you dream and what you do. And it depends on what kind of topic are you chatting about. Gossip or something. Then in that case, if we talk bad about other people, then we might lose like 500 points.
Wow.
And we just talking weather or anything, and no harming or no bad intention to anybody, then maybe 200 points. Yeah, okay?
Okay. Wow. Thank you, Master. Good reminder.
I sometimes gossip also. Okay?
Yes, Master.
I sometimes gossip also, not because I like to gossip, but because I want to send some cleaning to the person that I'm gossip about.
Wow.
For example, if I talk to you about some bad guy, yeah, because the bad guy is not here for me to clean, I talk to you about him, then in that case, he get some cleaning from my positive energy, and I lose maybe 500 points.
Wow.
Got it? Yeah?
Yes, Master. So the 500 points you lose, he gained them automatically? Or is it less
No,
than?
he gained more. He gained more than 500 points.
Wow.
He gained maybe 10,000 points for that. Yes, to clean up the bad thing that he did. Yeah? Some of the bad karma. Yeah. Well, if you can afford to lose 500 points every time you gossip, then go ahead.
I don't know if we can afford that, Master.
Oh, okay. It's better we save it, huh? But I have a hard job to do, you know?
Yes,
I have a difficult job.
Yes, Master.
Sometimes I have to do things that I told you not to do, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Yeah, so please forgive me if I gossip, okay?
Yes, Master.
Understand, Master.
All right, my love. It was once the custom for kings in India to hold a great gathering, yeah, at which their daughters would choose their husband to be. Wow. Isn't that nice? What did they do? Now, Narad Muni was a disciple of the Lord Vishnu. He was very keen to participate in the gathering that the king had called for his beautiful daughter. He prayed to Lord Vishnu to endow him with a handsome face. Maybe he didn't have a handsome face, so he prayed. Or maybe he just prayed he looked more charming that day or something, so the princess would notice him. You know, in the old time, in China, when the daughter of some well-to-do family, or prince or princess, or like daughter officials, or state officials that come of age, and they don't know which one to give her hand to, and they build a big, tall, or a balcony or something, and invited all the handsome and bachelor to go there, and she will have a ball in her hand. She will embroider a round ball like this, a red one. Yeah. And then she see whoever she likes, she will throw the ball to that guy. But that's very dangerous game. Yeah. Number one, you don't know the guy. Yeah. Maybe he look handsome, but he might not be so good inside, huh? Number two, what if the handsome guy couldn't get it and the guy next to him? By chance, maybe it slipped out of his hand, or maybe he just turned around a little bit and then it fall into the old man next to him. Or maybe it's another guy that she doesn't like, because the rule is that whoever got that ball, she has to marry to, because a promise is a promise, in front of everybody. You can't run away from that. So it's possible that the guy next door just elbowed this guy or tickle him here. And then he dropped his ball like that. And the other guy took it and voila, finito. It's dangerous, no, don't you think? Huh? I wouldn't gamble my life with that ball, whatever ball that is, yes. But that is in China. In Vietnam also, yeah? In old time, yeah? They don't do it anymore. I guess it's too many mistakes already. It's better not do it. It's such a risk, right? Yeah. Now here we will see how the people do it in India. So now the king gathered all the handsome guys, the bachelor and the coming of age, the available one, to the palace to see which one his daughter will like. Now this guy, Narad Muni, is a disciple of the Lord. I mean, he was probably very devoted to Lord Vishnu or whoever the master at that time. Probably his master worshipped Vishnu, yes? So he prayed to Lord Vishnu to give him a handsome face. Okay, now Lord Vishnu was concerned that Narad Muni might fall prey to lust. He wants him to be a renunciate, like the king last night that I told you. So he gave him the face of a monkey. Poor guy. Before, he was better. After he prayed, he got angry. Oh, is it raining? It does that all the time here. Yeah. The cloud come a little bit, carry a little water, and give you a little. Okay. Now, so when the ceremony begins, Narad Muni believed that he has the most handsome face because he already prayed to the Lord. And he would never think the Lord would do this kind of trick to him anyway. So he always pushed to go right to the front so that the princess would choose him. And at any time the princess passed by him, she just didn't even notice him. She just go fast to the next one and keep walking anyway. So he was thinking maybe the princess didn't see him at all. So he keep pushing again to go more to the front, ahead of the princess, push himself to the front and show his monkey face. After many times that the princess did not notice him and keep moving on, he could not bear any longer. So he moved it to the very end, that the princess will finally go there anyway. And then the princess, after seeing him probably 100 times already, she got irritated. He said, "Why are you jumping from one place to another like a monkey and showing your monkey face to me?" So he was very surprised. And he said, "Why does the princess tell me like that?" Narad Muni was very, very surprised and said, why does she talk to him like that? And the princess said, "Go look at your face in the mirror." So he went, found a mirror, look at it. Who is that? What have you done to me? So he know that it was Lord Vishnu who played this joke on him. He was very, very, very angry, and he threatened to curse Lord Vishnu and sue him, as the Supreme Master. At this, Lord Vishnu apologetically said to him, "I am prepared to bear whatever curse you send to me and the consequences of it. But I did not want you to fall." Fall where?
Into the worldly passions. Into the worldly passions.
Fall, yeah. He didn't want him to fall from spiritual practice. Yeah. But I wonder why. Why so strict? I mean, I let you guys all get married. You and make a couple of children and all. And do you still practice well? Yeah? Good? Yes, huh? It's okay. What I mean is everything moderate, okay? Yeah. Moderate is good, yeah? Besides, how can you meditate 24 hours? Suppose you become a yogi and went into a cave somewhere. How long can you meditate before you begin? It's difficult to just concentrate on meditation alone, eh? Right?
Yes.
So marriage, family is like a pause, yeah? Or something to keep your mind also occupied a little bit. So, because if you're not married, you think of girls or boys anyway. So what's the use? Huh? So might as well, yeah. Just like some of you go breatharian. If you sit there thinking of food all the time, what's the use? Just do it. Yeah, can do. But if we are too harsh to our mind, yes, then it's not too good, is it? Yeah. And suppose, even if we are not vegetarian, even if we don't eat, we don't drink anymore, there's not so much food and drink we can save for the world, because it's a meat diet that deplete the resource of the planet, yeah, and deplete the water source also, and everything else, and pollute the air, the water, environment, deforestation, everything. 80% cost. So even if we all go hunger, you know, or don't eat food anymore, make no use. So I don't advertise you to go without food or without drink, you know. If you want to do, of course, no problem. It's also good for you, yeah? You free yourself, whatever. If you don't like to be entangled with food and drink and cooking and, you know, making money and all that, yeah? Yeah. Some people think that if they are not eating, you know, they can have more time to practice or do whatever. Well, that is fine, yes? Yes, that is fine. But as far as saving the resource of the world, oh, we cannot do much. And there's some other reason, but I cannot tell you right now. So maybe after, okay? If the world is safe and 80% of the people are vegetarian everywhere, I will tell you. That's okay? Right now, no. I can't. It's something I cannot tell you. I cannot tell you everything. I can only tell you what I need to tell you and what you need to know. Too much information for your processing center here. Also not good. Okay, anybody want to have a ball here to throw? I have a ball for my dog. A tennis ball, you know, that Lucky left behind. You can use it and throw it some guy. I'm very well. I think this needs practicing. Because the ball, when it's out of your hand, it might be the wind will blow it in different way. Oh, it's dangerous. Yeah, maybe before they choose the husbands by this kind of risky adventure, probably they've been playing basketball for some time first, right? Yeah, you have to aim correctly, right? Yeah, not even the professional can throw it so precisely into the basket all the time. So if the girl just chose the husband of her lifetime by a ball like that, I think it's too risky. Okay, anyway, just want to tell you a funny story like that. And I see you later, okay?
Master, you once shared that Mother Earth is the highest fourth level being who evolves with the merit that she earns by being loving and giving and by protecting all the creatures on this planet. Could we know at what spiritual level Mother Earth is right now?
She's fourth, just higher four.
Oh.
And the sun is a fifth level being that you could see all the time. And you could even feel. The moon also, the moon is a third level. It's kind of collective being up there, make up the moon. They're all kind of high third level. But the sun is a fifth level.
It's a beneficial being. Listen, even if the moon is just a third level or the earth is fourth level, but we have to be really grateful to them. Scientifically speaking, if the moon were to be out of orbit, then we cannot exist here on our planet even. Yes. So our Earth cannot exist or cannot have light. You see, so actually the moon is also a world saver. And the sun, if the sun were not there, I don't think we can exist either. So these are also world saver. We also have to also thank them all. I thank them all the time, whenever I remember. When I see the moon, I always say hello and thank you and I love you. Thank you so much for helping us, for saving this planet. All this time, yeah, physically. Yeah. The alignment between the sun, moon, and our planet and neighboring planets, they are wonderfully arranged. Wonderful arrangement. Otherwise, life cannot exist on Earth here. Yeah?
Yes, Master. Is the fifth level the highest that Mother Earth can advance to, or she can go beyond?
No, fifth level is where all physical being here can advance to, except when came from a higher level, then go back to higher level.
Oh.
But the Mother Earth will go to the fifth maximum. Fifth level is wonderful already. My God, you don't know it. Yeah.
As Mother Earth's spiritual level advances, how does it affect the planet Earth's inhabitants?
We affect her, not she affect us.
Oh.
She will always be the same, loving, sacrificing, supporting, and caring all the time. Fourth or fifth level, same. It's just that we are the one who abuse her loving kindness to the extent of, damaging ourselves physically and spiritually. We are the one who has to change. She won't change anything.
I see. Thank you, Master.
You're welcome, my love.
I have a cat.
Yes.
It's my daughter's cat, but when my daughter moved out, the cat stayed with us. And this cat,
Typical.
she's a good cat.
Yes.
She even eats vegetarian food.
Yes.
But she does kill birds and mice, and I just can't stand it.
She kills my, oh
Yeah,
God.
I can't stand it anymore. What can I do to make her stop doing that?
You have to, okay, you get the guy, the dog's whisperer. Find a cat whisperer. I showed you the film the other day about the dog whisperer, didn't it? Cesar Millan? Yeah, something like that. Okay, in your country or in your next country, there must be a cat whisperer somewhere. Or maybe the dog whisperer can talk to the cat as well. Yeah. Sometimes they can do it by proxy, a telephone. So they don't have to come to you, you don't have to come to them. All you have to do is tell them the cat's name. Name is their passport. Yeah, even though there are many name Goody, many name Happy, but that Happy is not the other Happy. They know it. And the telepathic animal communicator will be able to work out with that name. Of course, you give as many information as possible, how old, where you live, etc. Whatever they ask, you give the information. They can do it through distance because it's telepathy.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be physically present. But of course, for those like the Chihuahua that we have seen, that he has to be there. You see? The physical presence, because there was physical things. Yes. Cats and mice, they do have their thing together. They do have their karma together. That's why sometimes, before the cat eat the mice, she play with him for a while. Not because she's cruel, she just want to calm him down first and ask him, you sure? You sure it's going to be okay now? Yes.
That's the reason.
They do. Any animals in the wild, for example, a lion, if he wants to eat an antelope, he asks him first. Mostly he eat the weak and feeble one, and the strong one, they have to survive, can survive. It's just the natural way of eliminating the weak. Make sure the survival of the strong and the protection of the excellent gene of all species. But it doesn't have to be like that anymore. If everybody become vegetarian, then the lamb will lay down at the side of the lion, just like the Bible said. Just because we, as humans, project too many violent energy out in there, out into the field, everywhere. So that's why nature responds, you see? This violent energy has to be digested, has to be diluted somehow. Therefore, lions, you see, has to neutralize that by being violent. Understand? They take it upon themselves and then work it out. Understand? And that's why weather is bad. That's why there are tornadoes, hurricane, tsunami, etc., etc. It's all we made it. We can't blame any nature for it. Nature has to work out whatever we project into the ether, into the emptiness. Nothing gone lost. It has to be neutralized in some form or another. Understand me? Yes. So we as humans, the crown of the creation, has to take lead, has to be virtuous, has to be good. Then the whole world will be good. That's why in heaven, it's a heaven. Nobody kill nobody. No animals eat animals. If any of you already gone there, during your meditation, you saw it's all peace and love. Nobody get mad at anybody. Nothing haphazard. Nothing unpleasant happen. Because there's no such energy there. It's all screened out already. It's all selected. The people who go to heaven are all selected. See? They have same level of peaceful energy. They project only peaceful and loving energy. So their surrounding is always peaceful surrounding. Peaceful and loving energy. Understand that? Yes. It's an abstract concept, but does it make sense to you? And hell, if any of you had a fortune to visit during your meditation, you also know already. It's chaotic, yeah? It's suffering, it's panicky, it's very, very intense suffering, yes? At different degrees. Because the people there are screened off to go there. They have similar negative energy, understand? Due to the things that they did during their physical lifetime. Whatever we do, we carry it with us. If we did not try and find a way to neutralize it before we die, then we carry it with us all the time. So the fortunate people, even though they did some bad things, but they follow an enlightened master and they know how to neutralize it themselves, you see? And they burn off the bad karma so they can get rid of the energy. And then they can go to heaven instead of go to hell. The people who don't have a master, who don't know how to neutralize their negative past energy, have to carry it around with them. And that energy is heavy, and it draws them into a suffering and heavy place, together with every other people who are also heavy and suffering kind of negative energy, who draw together in there. Our world is half good, half bad, you see? So in some places, so heavy, war, famine, terrible things. And some places are bearable. Do you understand? And the master, in many different ages, suffer because they have to carry negative energy for some people, for their disciples at least, and for the world also, some part. You see what I mean? That's why things happen to masters, not because they don't have good energy, but they have to always constantly using it to neutralize bad energy for other people. When you're constantly in water, then you're always wet. Yes? Okay. If you capiche already, then I think you're very enlightened. Thank you. Any more questions? Small question. So you satisfied with that answer? And is it logical to you?
Would that actually mean that if my cat was in a very harmonious surrounding, she would not kill birds and...
It's true also. But I guess maybe your husband is not initiated, is that right?
No, and he doesn't like the cat.
Yes, and he also is a little bit bad temper, no? I'm sorry. Do I offend you?
It's true, yeah.
Yeah, so you see, sometimes the cat takes on his bad karma, his energy to work it out somehow. Of course, they also have karmic affinity with the mice. Yes. So they're working it out between themselves. And your husband, the cat, and the mice, the triangle. Swiss the Bermuda Triangle. But I'm proud of you. In that situation, you are still a good practitioner, and you're happy. You see, at least you're shielded. You see?
Thank you.
You're like waterproof.
Thanks
yeah,
to
most
you.
of the time, of course.
Thanks to you.
No, thanks to yourself. You practice Guanyin method. Yes, of course. And you're helping yourself. But thanks for still having that cat.
Yeah, she's a good cat.
Yeah, okay, then, well, you tell her, if you can. But if she doesn't listen, well, just let her be. It's her problem. Yes. Tell all the mice, get away. But sometimes they want to invite her for a meal. What do you do? Yeah. They have each other's stuff, you know? They have issues with each other. Because your cat might not be that enlightened. You see what I mean? Also, stay home with your husband all the time. I don't think he does a lot of work, does he? Yes or no?
He especially doesn't like the cat.
He doesn't like work either, right?
No.
Yeah. So they both stay together too much with each other, so influence each other, no? Because he's not even pure vegetarian. He doesn't do much. He eat vegetarian because you cook.
He doesn't eat meat at home, actually.
Yeah, that's
but
it.
Fish and eggs, yes.
I know it. Yeah. And when he go out, he eat what he wants. Yeah, like the cat. Okay. So they're both the same. So you don't blame the cat. You know, he probably teach her how. So you listen to me, yeah? Don't listen to my wife. You know, these things are for you. You are the cat, you show it. Something like that. Oh, it's so bad for the mice. Maybe the mice want her to eat them. The time's up, want to go. Yeah. And can't go commit suicide, so ask the cat to help, who knows. The animals world are complicated also. Okay? Yeah, anyway. Well, let her be, okay? Yes. Maybe she thinks that's the way she repay his kindness, you know, your husband, by chasing the mice so they don't come in the house. Something like that. Maybe just a habit, you know? Nobody teach her. Your daughter did not teach her before. That's a problem, okay?
Actually, cats bring you mice as a present. You know,
Yeah,
she sort of
I
will
know,
put
I
it
know.
in front of the house.
Yeah,
dead.
that's it. I know. Very, very diligent and very filial, yes. I know one of the, you know, Chinghai, yeah? I think they teach also light and sound, yes, something like that. Where they meditate like only 20 minutes. And you have to pay for it. It's a little different. And the second master of that school, he talked about the cat, his cat, and the family cat. When he went somewhere far away and he came back, the cat killed the mouse and bring it, put at his feet as a welcome home present. That's what they know, you see? Yes. Yeah, I know that. That's true too. Well, they do their stuff as their own level. You can reason with her, talk to her, but you're busy working all day and your husband has more influence. Well, this is a problem. They're okay with each other, you know? I guess when he died, the cat come with him too. You know, in their world. And you go your world. I'll let them be, huh? You can talk to her, she listen, but you have to be all the time on her, otherwise she forgets. Yeah, okay. The strong chemical and pesticide they use for agriculture, which is not really necessary. If we do it the normal way, the natural way, we don't even need pesticide or insecticide at all. And they cannot bear all this, it's too much for them. Even humans, sometimes we eat the food full of insecticide or pesticide, we also feel sick, no? Over the long period of time. But because we are big, so the sickness is not very grave, so we do not
I feel it right away, but over the time it ruins our body function and damage the cells and all kind of things, make us sick. Sometimes we get sick right away, but most of the time because we're big, so we can kind of ingest it and some other way to clean it out, but then after too long we also cannot bear it.
My question is, when I'm meditating, I'm in front of like 5 different suns, very bright, like this color, like almost gold. And when I'm getting closer and closer, I feel like I'm burning. I feel like, and I'm afraid to go through that. Did I supposed to keep going, or I don't know? It's just I feel like I feel burning.
Understand. It's just the introduction, okay? Maybe you're not pure enough yet to go through, okay? But if you're brave, just go, okay? Or maybe you wait until when you feel cool. Yes, if we are not pure enough, the light can make you feel uncomfortable. I told you that. Hence, 5 precepts: vegetarian, being compassionate, loving, kind, etc., etc. Okay? To purify yourself. Because let's face it, in the free world that we live in, the so-called free world, we are too free. We're free to damage ourselves. We're free to destroy our mind, our brain power, and body cells. We're free to freedom, too much freedom, yeah? All the meat that we eat, all the alcohol that we took, they are so poison. They damage a lot to the spiritual being as well, yeah? So that's why you have to restart it all over again, yeah? Actually, the Muslim country, I'm telling you, they're more lucky, yeah? They haven't been damaging too much, yeah? Except the meat, make them sick and all that. But the alcohol and cigarette and drug and all that is even worse. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, okay, the less the better. But in the free world, we had too much. Yeah. So now even you already get there, you couldn't go through. So never mind. Wait. Okay. Wait. Recite the 5 names. All right. But also many cakes and cookies, and that's already better. Some that don't have any ingredient, and sometimes my helper just presume that it's okay, because last time he bought an apple pie, it was no egg, so this is an apple pie, it must be the same. So there's, but it's a different name, and I don't know why they put egg in the apple pie for. The recipe I know doesn't need any egg, yeah, for example, like that. So you gotta be really careful, huh? Rather not eat, yeah, and then eat something wrong. But you know right away, if you eat something wrong, you feel stomach upset, or you have headache, or you meditate that day lousy, you feel empty, you feel like rigid, you don't feel like relaxed, you feel your body is I don't know, the body is a little different even, the body. Yeah, feel rigid, it feel uncomfortable. It doesn't feel like, loose and, easy and smooth. Yeah, this is the thing. You feel like your feeling is not as sharp, not as deep. No? Yeah. Something is wrong. It's just, you just don't know what. Yeah. That is what? That's the EG, or maybe the maybe the YORK, these are the things. Because it's not much, it's not only just about the meat and the toxin in it, or the egg and the poison in it, but it's the feeling of the animal, that produce these things. The way they kill them, or the way the chicken has been raised in such a small confinement to force to lay eggs. Just eat and lay egg, So it's nothing in there for you. It's all negative, bad feeling, sadness, sorrow, emptiness, meaningless. So you eat these things, you suddenly also feel so meaningless. Your body suddenly is not. It's not the fruitful body. It feels so dry or so hard or something rigid. Yeah, that is definitely the food. Yeah, the body is very easy to tell. No need to sit in meditation to feel anything. Yeah, this life, so difficult. No, so difficult.
Master,
Yes?
what kind of diet would you recommend as the best diet?
Well, we have a lot of programs on the Supreme Master television before, and we let all the experts tell you about what their diet could be and which one is good and why. So you can choose any of them.
I see, Master.
For me, I prefer, I think the raw program is mostly better for everyone. But you don't have to be so fanatically raw if you can't, because if you do that, then maybe you drop out. You understand? So maybe you can start a little bit raw or more raw than usual, and then slowly, if you want, then you can go all raw. Otherwise, you can go half or 2/3 raw, 1/3, whatever your favorite. Okay? Because especially for people who don't meditate at all or don't meditate a lot, they should eat more raw. You know why? Because the raw food, they have more light in them. It's still live. So when you eat the raw food, you take some more light into your body, this inert body. So at least you have some light. Okay? That's why the raw food is good. But the people who meditate a lot, they can turn anything into light. Capish? So if you don't meditate a lot, and if you don't meditate at all, the people, anybody there, then should eat more raw to get more light into the body. Like this, the body can sustain better, at least for the health. Or more light mean more intelligent. Yeah, more intelligence and more wisdom. And more health, yeah, more happiness. That's what it is. Okay? Yeah.
Do not criticize yourself too much, okay? I have told you the first day when I came here that when I was mixing around and lecturing non-stop, even my purity also was low. I told you, remember? And then when I'm going to retreat, it go fast. Purity is not easy to gain, huh? Even now, every day I gain like billions of zillions of points. But the purity only 2% or 3 or 4% each day. Because we live in this world, we share, okay? We share our energy and we receive energy also. Do not always blame yourself. Just do your best. Got it?
Yeah, and I have to say that I really love this center, and I didn't know you were going to be here, but something was telling me that I had to be here.
You had to?
Yeah, so...
You don't have to.
Well, no, but I wanted to come anyways to retreat because I learned so much. It's just, I think I need to learn how to keep it when I go home because I can feel how quickly it goes down again.
Oh, yeah? You can feel it? Yes.
Yeah, like maybe giving a lot and not protecting myself enough.
Always recite the 5 names, yes?
Yeah. Because, for example, I do a kind of dance which is called contact improvisation, and it's always body contact all the time, most of the time. So things like that, then maybe I forget to repeat names.
I know. Try to when you remember, even once, okay? Twice. And just tell the God, please, if I forget, you don't forget me. Okay? Yes. And then we stand by and help you, protect you, okay? We live in this world, we are contaminated all the time. And that's why you have to remember God 24/7, whenever you can, yes? If not, at least you pray in the morning, say, please, I'm going out to work in the world today. Please, if I forget you, please don't forget me. And in the evening, come back, thank you for protecting me all day. Yeah? Yes, and whatever I have done impure or infected, please cleanse it for me. Okay? It's like that. And then you meditate. Okay?
Yeah, and just forgive myself for whatever is in the past, right?
My God. Please do forgive yourself.
Yeah.
You're not doing anything wrong. It's just we are in the wrong world. Okay? And it's not easy to keep ourselves afloat. Remember that. Okay? If you're in water, it's difficult to keep yourself dry.
Yeah.
So even if you wear the protective clothes, it still manage to get somewhere. Okay? And you can't wear it. Yeah, you can't wear it when you go out around, you know. Just try to remember God all the time. Yeah? Always pray. 2 seconds free, pray. 1 second free, pray. Yeah? Protect you. Recite the 5 names when you remember. Yes, love?
Thanks.
I just wanted to mention something related to that. This happened a few weeks ago, and I was with some people from the outside, some neighbors, and they kind of got into an argument, and it's easy when you see some drama happening not to really be contemplating on the 5 names. You kind of get pulled into what's going on at the moment.
It's true.
And then one person, one of my neighbors ended up just walking away. And at that moment I thought, oh, 5 names. And I started just reciting inwardly and centering myself. And as soon as I did, the energy shifted to the point where the other person who was staying behind after this argument thing happened, actually their whole demeanor changed and they started singing and whistling to themselves. And I always know the 5 names are very powerful, but that was just an example, just how powerful they are, even in a very charged situation like that.
Yeah, yeah. It is, told you. Even if you're in hell, you get out if you remember the 5 names. So do remember, okay? Yes.
And also I wanted to say last night when you were reciting the 5 names with us, how it was like God force power coming in, and I just was streaming down crying while you were saying them, because I could just feel them to my core, the power.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, recite the 5 names whenever necessary, whenever you remember, okay? But of course we don't do that for mundane purpose or anything, but it's just to remember it all the time, so that you are more with God and less influenced by the atmosphere or the negative effect of your surrounding. We just have to be patient, that's all, wherever we are, you know? Patient even if we are in an unfavorable situation with the authority or with our family. We just continue, meditate, and recite the 5 holy names of the 5 lords of the 5 regions to bless wherever you are, and then they get better. It's right now water shortage a lot, yeah? So we have to do some like preserve rainwater, yeah? You can try to maybe buy big tank or something, put under the gutter and let the rain run in there, also fine. Or if you can afford it, dig a pool or something and leak all your rainwater from the roof to go there. And you can use it for anything. Washing, yeah, cleaning, watering your grass, yes, even drink. When I was younger, like 14, 15 something, high school time, I live in one of the villas on the seaside in Vietnam, very beautiful. And underneath they have a big reserve tank for raining water, and we use that a lot. Sometimes there's no water from the tap. We have to use that water. It tastes so sweet. It's so clear, you know. After the water settles in there, I think even any dirt will go at the bottom. And the water on top is so clean, so clear, and so sweet. And it stays in the dark, so there's no bacteria or anything like that. Yes. In Spain, they do that a lot. I had a house in Spain. Well, I still have it. if you can call that a house. it's it's like 2-story, if you can call that 2 stories. It's like it's perching next to the mountain like this, So of course, according to the mountain slope, they make it 1 room underneath and 1 room on top. 1 room underneath is like there is an open chimney cooking and stuff, And the other room on top, you can sleep. Yes, it's small, maybe about 5-6 meters, something like that. Yeah, well, top and bottom, and there's no staircase. They just like carve into the wall, and then you have to tiptoe, climb on the wall to go up to the 2nd floor. It's quite an adventure every day. And it's not that, it's the water system. You see, in Spain, they conserve water like that. They dig like some big hole or some well under the house or next to the house. And somehow they direct all the rainwater, whatever possible, go in there. And in there it's completely dark, it's sealed off. It's sealed off. And they, of course, they make a door. Whenever you want to take water, then you do like this. You get a bucket and with a rope, and you go tuck, 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 tuck. Good exercise, Okay, first I get the water, exercise for my upper body, and then I climb the wall very carefully. You have to have power, otherwise you slip down, So it was a very good situation. Yes, and good for meditation. You don't have electricity there. Not only you don't have water, you don't have electricity. So it's very nice. You go to meditate early. No excuse to watch television. There's nada over there. You can only walk up and down the hill, fetch the water, just for fun, and climb the wall. Climb with 1 toe at a time, Yeah, because you don't have enough room for the whole 2 feet, You don't walk, you climb like centipede. Understand? With like, Spider-Man? Yeah. I was thinking I'm a Spider-Woman. Yeah. I miss that place, yeah. We were staying there happily ever after. I tell you what, the water is all sealed and dark, It had to be dark, yeah? So there's no bacteria, nothing grow. You understand? That is a secret. The Spanish people, they knew this secret. Yes. And over there, they even have this natural sewage system. Yes. The toilet will be screened many times until it's mostly clear water. And then it go under trees and grasses, branches out. So you can use it forever. And it's no harm to environment, nothing. You understand? They probably clean it out every 5 or 10 years or something, depends on how many people use it. But mostly it just disperses into the ground, watering the plants, the flowers, the grass, the trees. So you see, it's a very good recycling system. Because the Spanish people, some area don't have water, They rely on rainwater. Even now they have government water organized, but they still use this ecology system, which is very good. Every house have 2 systems now, all connected with each other, the rain system and the tap system. You can turn one off, turn one on, or turn both on. Depends on what you want to use. Yes, yes. It's very good. I like Spanish people for that. Yeah. So even now we are shortage of water in some of the areas of the world. In your area, even if you have water, you can conserve more rainwater for different use. Yes? First, good for the environment. Second, while you take care of yourself. Third, less bill to pay. Okay? It's very good. Try that. Yes? When I live in the cave, I don't have any water. I buy big tank, not tank, but like big bucket, big, sometimes very big like that. And then I put it under some of the rainway, from the mountain. There's some crack, there's some rainwater or some water coming in there. I put it there and then it come in there. I'm alone, I can use it forever. Okay, that was a long time ago. I don't have that luxury anymore. I really miss it. It's really the best time.